Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Mappyland released for the NES in 1988. Mappyland is an NES-exclusive sequel to 1983's Mappy, an arcade game by Namco. In the original arcade game, you play Mappy the police mouse, searching a mansion for stolen goods. The literal cat burglars, called Mukis, and a larger cat named Nyamko will try to stop you. Nyamko is a play on words combining Nyanko with Namco, the name of the company behind the game. Cute, huh? Mappy and the cats move between floors by bouncing on trampolines. The trampolines will break if you bounce more than 4 times in a row, which keeps you from staying in one place too long. In addition, there are several doors scattered throughout the level which can be used to knock the cats down, as well as flashing doors which release a wave that'll sweep them all away. It's simple and fun, but difficult, the way a good arcade game should be. A Famicom port was released in Japan, but it was never released here in the US on the NES. You can, however, play the arcade version on a number of Namco arcade collections, as well as on the Wii Virtual Console. The game is also available on a number of these plug-and-play TV games by Jakks Pacific. Mappyland is a similar, but very different game. It retains the characters and trampoline mechanics of the original, but is no longer restricted to the house. In this sequel, there are no doors, but in their place you'll find things like cat toys and fish to distract the cats long enough for you to escape. As such, it plays very differently. In Mappyland, Mappy's just trying to create a new life for himself. He's found a nice girl named Mappyco and he's ready to settle down. He and Mappyco are on vacation, but those pesky cats just won't leave him alone. They've stolen all of Mappyco's birthday presents, and Mappy has to get them back before the birthday party. See, if you're late to the party, Mappyco will just dump your ass. She's kinda fickle. After you make it to the party and give her more cheese than she can possibly eat in the next year, you'll restart the process. Now you've got to make it to the altar with way too many diamond rings for one woman to wear. Again, if you don't make it on time, she'll just marry some other guy. Next is Christmas trees. How many Christmas trees can they possibly fit in their house? And if he's late for Christmas, guess what? She's unhappy. Mappyco's kind of a harpy. Look, I just spent hours bouncing around and avoiding cats that probably want to eat me, all so I can fill our house with Christmas trees that we're just gonna throw away in a month. So if I'm a little late... Wait, what, you're pregnant? That's right, next you'll need to collect baseballs for little Mappy Jr., and if you don't get to his birthday party on time, he'll cry. Ungrateful little brat. And man, this is a long vacation. So once you finish the game, it starts all over with Mappy trying to collect cheese for Mappyco. You know, I, for one, just stopped playing. I've seen how his life ends up, and I don't want to put poor Mappy through all that again. I mean, he's got a clean slate now. Go, little police mouse, go create a new life for yourself. Damn it! Each world with each aforementioned task consists of 8 levels with a set number of items to collect. The game, of course, becomes progressively harder, reaching levels of pure sadism in the end. Even so, there's one level that is unapologetically hard in every world, this jungle level. This level contains bounce physics meant for straight up and down movement that are mixed with moving platforms. It doesn't work and these levels suffer for it. In addition, there's a strange glitch when using continues, causing these cave levels to just completely disappear. The only way through is to memorize where to go, but thankfully they're not too complex. Also, in some stages, you're required to enter a door within the level to progress, but there's no way of knowing where the door is. Does that look like a door to you? You'd only find that by bouncing around the stage like an idiot and getting lucky. There's also a nice reference to the original for fans, a haunted mansion laid out like the arcade game using the same music. It's a nice touch. The final part of the last level in each world is a timed run, in which you must find the fastest way to collect all the items before the music stops playing. Here there are no cats, so it's simply a matter of finding the right path. It actually makes for a nice break from the onslaught of rocket-powered cat death in the later levels. Mappyland is really a lot of fun. It's rewarding finding paths and strategies to clear the more difficult levels, though the jungle levels seem more like an exercise in survival. It has a few flaws, of course, but they just can't outweigh the game's charm and addictive properties. With a price tag of around $2.50, Mappyland is a 4 out of 5. Also, if you've got a Famicom or a Famicom adapter, I recommend checking out the Famicom version of Mappy. It's an excellent port of an underappreciated arcade classic. Oh, and why release a birthday-themed game review on January 11th, you ask? Shut up, I didn't ask if you asked. Why, it's because Famicomplex celebrates its first birthday today. It's hard to believe I've been at this for a year. So thank you, friends and followers, for sticking with me through what was really a pretty crappy start. So don't be late to the birthday party or Mappy will break up with you. And you don't want